What up, Xlami420 here. Today, my room is a little darker now because I was just about to go to bed. But I wanted to talk about this before I hit the hay. Basically, what's gonna happen to the boys after it's finished already, which it already finished, and the ending wasn't as bad as people say they are. This is like my fourth video on the boys, and the finale was not as bad as people say it was. I wanted to talk about what's gonna come after it though, like what I just saw on Twitter. The boys in Mexico, which, let's go represent Mexico #1. I have a Mexico flag in my room right now. You can't see it, but it's in the back somewhere. Let's see. The script is currently in early development and was really liked by Amazon. Written by Gareth Dunnett Alcocer. If you guys don't know, that's the writer for the comics, Gareth. Executive produced by Gail Diego Luna, whoever that is, Gail from Dark Souls. Will maintain the R-rated gory touch. Obviously, it's the boys. Now, people are saying the ending from the last episode is saying that when Huey declined that guy's offer, that was a setup for the boys Mexico. Maybe someone else will take Huey's job or something, and that's how the boys will continue. I have reason to believe that the Deep is not dead yet. His story is barely just beginning. Maybe the boys Mexico will be the Deep's redemption arc, and Homelander will still be alive, which I'll get to that right now. But I wanted to talk about the Deep, aka Kevin, our rest in power, my sweet baby angel Kevin. It says Soldier Boy might also come to the boys Mexico. I missed out on that, but basically I have reason to believe that the Deep is actually still alive, and since he's a suit and his powers weren't taken away from Kimiko and he wasn't killed by the virus, he might still have regenerative powers. So maybe he's like in a sea cave or something, and he's like chilling or whatever, which will actually make a lot of sense. That the Deep
darling is so well behaved, isn't he?
That the Deep would actually still be alive and he's in a cave or something, and he like winks at the camera or something. That's what I saw from a Twitter comment, and it actually makes a lot of sense. Maybe he's like missing an eye or something, and he's gonna come back in the boys Mexico to help the new main character or whatever, and then the spin-off. I wanted to touch on why Homelander might still be alive, and that is because he's simply Homelander, and maybe the Homelander that was at the finale was actually the clone Homelander. I have reason to believe this because why would my hero, the Lord and Savior Homelander, go as low as to offer a blowjob to a terrorist, a British terrorist? That's not my Homelander at all. Now, I wanted to talk about Vought Rising for a second. This kind of seems like a waste of time, but from the trailers it does look kind of good, and it's coming next year, so whatever. The boys hype will probably still be there because the boys Mexico is coming out. I don't know, whenever. But I heard Elizabeth Posey is gonna be in there as Private Angel, whoever that is. I think these are original characters. I read the comic like a year ago. These might just be OCs that they threw in, and I just literally I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The Deep will be in the boys Mexico. Forget about Vought Rising. Let's talk about the boys Mexico. The Deep is still alive. Aaron Kripke sent me a script, and he's telling me that Kevin, aka Chase Crawford, is actually still alive, and that Stormfront the point of this video is basically to say that the Deep is alive and he's coming back, and he's gonna help the main character in the boys Mexico. They're saying he was found, and that's basically it for after of the boys. Maybe they'll make more spin-offs or whatever. Maybe the Gen V cast will do something.